And we're back with the sounds of the sea. As I said, you're gonna get a lot of this mod. Mainly because it is probably the freshest thing I've played, and I don't get that a lot. I don't usually get a game that just instantly surprises me. Or really a mod that just instantly surprises me. Are you nice people? Yeah!
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Hello.
You're a dick.
My sir. A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Is it important?
Farm your wheat! It's just sitting here, uncultivated. Well, I don't know. It doesn't seem like... You have a goat in your wheat fields. That's not good. It's gonna eat your harvest.
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
In broad fucking daylight? Yeah, definitely.
Hey, you there! Yes, you! Do you want to know a secret?
What do you mean?
Well, I found something. Something really, really awesome. But I need help. How about it? I show you what I mean, and you promise to help me in return. What do you say?
What exactly are you asking me and not your parents? I'm a complete stranger and could be dangerous.
Dangerous? I don't know. You wouldn't be as close to the village and to the guards then, would you? And I don't want Daddy and the others to find out about this. That would spoil the surprise.
Would you be a little more specific? What did you find?
I'll show you in a moment, but first, you have to promise to help me.
I'm just gonna
Come
fucking...
on, don't be a chicken.
Yeah, I'm not Marty McFly. I don't mind being called that. I'm walking away from that. That seems like that little kid is trying to sell me drugs. I just had a child try to sell me like fucking PCP or something. I didn't think I'd ever say that sentence, but I just did, apparently. A young child has tried to sell me drugs. Probably some of that pea-sweet I've been hearing about.
Who are you?
Just a traveler. You're Alfred, right? Childhood friend of a man named Yura?
Yarrow. This is about his death, isn't it? The rampage.
I'll ask the questions here, sir. You've heard about it? You've heard about it?
Of course, who hasn't? Yarrow was one of us, after all. It is terrible. Simply terrible. You want to hear an old man's opinion, though? I always expected that something like this would happen. Malthus, forgive me for talking about a keeper like that, but it's the truth.
You mean you saw it coming? How?
Hard to explain, really. Come on, let's find somewhere to sit. It'll be easier to talk that way.
Doggo! I don't want to tell him bad, dog. He's a good boy. That's a certified good boy right there.
Well, Yarrow. That's quite a subject, you know. You were right when you said we were best friends. Our fathers knew each other. For as long as I can remember, Yarrow and I were getting into trouble together. At least, until his mother died.
Not of old age, I assume.
No. Bandits killed her in broad daylight on Penny Road. Today these incidents are common, but not back then. The road was considered safe. Very safe. She was on her way to Ark, accompanied by 3 other women, and they were set upon at the pass. None of them survived. Yarrow was shattered. I think the worst part was how his father went downhill after his wife's death. The fishery decayed, and the poor guy filled his days with boozing and sleeping. It changed Yarrow forever.
How exactly did it change him forever?
Well, that's a good question. On the one hand, he became a man, despite his tender age. On the other hand, something inside him woke up, so to speak. A desire to make more of his life. Old Mother Jenica noticed it and took him under her wing. He learned how to read and write, and soon he knew all the holy verses by heart. When he didn't have to help his drunken father, he helped in the village as much as he could.
He transformed his grief into productivity. Sounds like a rather positive development to me.
Indeed, that's one way to look at it. It wasn't long before he was the jewel of the village, the striving young fisherman destined for great things, even though he was only on the path of a manufacturer. And then the inevitable happened. A keeper of the order came to Riverville to see the prodigy with his own eyes. And behold, in addition to Yero's ingenuity, he also had a slumbering magical talent. The keeper took him away, and a few months later, he started his novitiate. Since then, I've only seen him once or twice, as he rarely visited Riverville. I don't think he ever noticed how much that hurt me.
Is it uncommon for someone on the manufacturer? Is it uncommon for someone on the manufacturer's path to get a chance at becoming a keeper?
If one of the manufacturers makes it to Sergeant of the Guard, it's reason enough for a bard song. He must have been the first novice in centuries who was not of the sublime path. So yes, it is uncommon. More than that.
So what do you mean by I always expect... Fuck me! I can't talk tonight. So what did you mean by I always expected something like this would happen?
Oh, it's hard to explain. I believe it was the way he was talking about his grand plans. How he wanted to make the world a better place, to become the greatest keeper since Lorem Waterblade. Underneath all this, there was an anger. An anger mixed with deep grief and disappointment. I don't think he was aware of it because he drew all his strength from that anger. The strength to do all this, to learn and to work day and night, but it frightened me, like the Blue Death. It slumbers inside the pathless mage who believes he can master magic without the Order's help. At first, it grants power, but then, one day, it bursts out in an unholy wave of destruction, turning him into one of the monsters in the old songs. Anyway, I'm just an old man. What do I know about these matters? Now let me go to sleep. All these memories are making me weary.
Alright, thanks for your help.
Yes, of course.
Huh. So I'm gonna fast travel because I'm not fucking traveling. Why is he down there? It's seriously gonna make... Is caps lock on? No, it's not. I don't know why, but I have this pet peeve about walking when, running. More to say. When there is, when caps lock is on. So, apparently the roads aren't safe.
Hey, you there!
No!
Yes, you! Do you want to know?
Stop trying to sell me drugs, kid! I don't want to know what that noise was. I'm sure my family's really fucking confused, as they just heard me scream, "Stop trying to sell me drugs, kid." It's not the weirdest thing they've heard me yell, but it's definitely something. What I like is there's definitely a risk to taking roads. But really, there's a risk to doing anything in this mod. It seems that it tries to challenge you in ways that Skyrim really doesn't. So I haven't played Oblivion in so long that, well, I haven't played Oblivion recently at least, that and I've gotten used to Skyrim being so easy. Or at least easy for me. In instances like this, where I can't see the creature, but I know it's there. Like right about there. Game, what did I tell you? And I need to take a healing potion. That is going to raise my arcane. Holy shit! Alright, let me just fucking fix my arcane fever for a second. Huh. Managing that is going to be very hard. I imagine, anyway. They're empty. I might have already looted them. I might not have noticed. Now, what spells do I have? I have Meditation. I have Tempest. Increase your weapon damage for a short period of time. Interesting. But no, it's a very interesting experience because Skyrim to me has always been on the easier spectrum of games, and it is an RPG. Some people want RPGs to be easier, because they like to feel like this chosen one, this powerhouse, this, you know, God among men. And in reality, you know, it's not a bad thing, but I do love mods or games like this that throw that out the window. It's like, my D&D party is so used to, like, in their campaigns, feeling like these, you know, super strong gods, these, almost like the heroes of For Honor in a way. And Pirat. These fuckers I can keep at a distance. They're not too hard to deal with. Ah! No. Why is there shit in the console? That might be due to the ENV or the mod itself. Safe. Now my D&D party, they're so used to being, you know, gods, and you know, I take that away from them. Right? If I put something up against, like, if I put them up against something that's very strong, you know, it kind of annoys them. So instead of doing that, oh my god, thank you. I'm gonna equip that armor right now. Oh my god, that is so gonna help. Oh yeah. We have these old vagrant gauntlets that actually give me armor. Look at that. I don't need a shield, actually. I'm gonna grab a shield. I'm gonna save again. So that is a trap. There's wine here, and that's expensive. More empty wine bottles. Taproot, that's nice. Bone meal. Take the lantern.
Now a good pipe.
It was you?
Well, if it isn't my new friend. Any luck?
You scared me. Give me that.
Well, if it isn't my new friend. Any luck?
I had a chat with this Alfred. He seems to think that blah blah blah.
Well, that's interesting. Good work. That only leaves the mysterious object in the water. I'll have a closer look around here in the meantime.
Yeah, I found what Yera tries to get rid of here. Have a look.
Interesting. I didn't know about his companion's fate, to be honest. Irony of fate, isn't it? Murdered by those you wanted to help. But the Order will definitely be interested in these letters. Well done. That should be all we need then. Splendid.
What about you? Did you find anything?
I did, and now I finally know what to make of it. Come, follow me.
I'm gonna let you move, but first off, I'm gonna take this. Hold on, that just say Eterna ears. Oh, it's a fucking leaf. I thought it was an actual ear. I was gonna be very, very worried. Where the fuck did he go? Did he go down here? I assume not. He did.
I present a Star People's lock. And I bet my buttocks will find another answer behind that door over there.
Star People's Lock? I've never heard of that before.
Doesn't surprise me. This kind of lock is usually only found in treasuries or castles. But they can be picked, though that's going to be quite the challenge without the bolts.
You need bolts to open them.
Normally, yeah. It's quite simple, actually. Every keyhole has a matching bolt that latches into place once you insert it. And once all the keyholes, 5 in our case, are latched, the door the lock protects opens up. If you don't have the matching bolts, however, you should prepare yourself for the most frustrating break-in of your life. That is, if you don't happen to be Jaspar, who knows a little trick.
What kind of trick do you know?
You can use wooden sticks instead of bolts. They'll break a couple of seconds after you put them inside the lock, but if you manage to get all 5 sticks into place before the first one breaks, you can basically trick the mechanism. It's all about speed, in other words. So I'd say you do the running, and I'll wait near the pressure plate.
Hang on. What exactly do you need me to do? That was a little fast.
You're right, sorry. All you have to do is insert 1 stick into each of the 5 keyholes as fast as possible. Once you've done that, I'll push the pressure plate, which will open the door. If you're too slow, we'll just have to try again.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, go!
Oh my god, this is gonna be a nightmare. Open. Alright. Oh, this is retarded. Where are the other ones?
Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again.
I don't know where they all are. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh. Alright.
Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cheat the system and do this.
Brilliant. We're really good at this. Now let's take a look and see what the old Magister didn't want anyone to see, shall we?
No, I'm loading. Give me that. Give me that. I don't know why I took that. Might be valuable though. Nothing in here, nothing in here. Something in here though. I smell pennies! Soul gem. Filled. Leather helmet. That's nice. Do I have a helmet? Yes. So I can sell that other one. I don't see anything that I need to do with that phylactery looking bottle. So, oh, sack. Nails. I'm gonna save. Yeah, I can't stay away from this mod. It's too good. Jasper, you got me burning out here.
Oh, a fire elemental. That leaves us with the question of what exactly this is supposed to be. At the
Corpse?
risk of blowing your mind, I had already figured as much. Though it's interesting that he was already on the wrong side of the law way before his rampage.
He was on the wrong side. He was on the wrong side of the law. Why?
Well, burials are considered heathen here in Enderal, and have been forbidden for about 300 years now. Here, corpses are always cremated. The whole thing's called the Last Journey. The deceased is taken to a place he or she considered special during his or her life, immediately after dying. That's the only way the soul can move on to the eternal paths. Sounds very poetic, but I'm pretty sure the only reason the Order introduced the law was to prevent plagues. Plus, they might have noticed that too many lost ones running around on trade routes aren't that much fun for wanderers and traveling merchants.
So burying somebody like that is considered a crime.
Yeah, but of course that only goes for the little man. The rich and powerful still tend to their family crypts, and there are still plenty of old vaults around from the time before this whole last journey thing was begun. And it's good that way. What would life as a treasure hunter be like without the notorious noble looking for family jewels in a century-old grave?
So what now?
Let's take a look around and see if we find anything.
I am literally almost dead. I know damn well I'm gonna get some arcane fever. Oh, not that bad. There's nothing I can loot.
Beloved Sira,
Wait, hold on. Let me go back to that book.
beloved Sira, this is my last letter. In it, I ask for forgiveness, for it was I who murdered you. No, of course, it wasn't me who held the knife, but it was me who infected you with my fallacy. The fallacy that the world wants to be saved. It doesn't. Yes, Sira, there's still a part of me who refuses to believe these words, even as I write them. But just one look is enough to prove me a fool. We have so much, yet we are never content.
Alright.
We could make...
I have a limited amount of time. I'll look at that some other...
What's that? Uh-huh. A tragic ending for a tragic personality, I'd say. Well, I think that should suffice.
So what do you think about all
Well, what
this?
should I think about it? Yarrow was a self-righteous fool, just like all these do-gooders are. They celebrate themselves as great messiahs as long as everything goes well, but once they fail, it's the bad, bad world that's responsible for it. The wise hermit has a good saying for that. People are only idealists until it starts to hurt. He and his lady should have simply stayed in Riverville.
I mean, yeah, you got a point there.
Glad you see it that way.
So what's next? Are we going to Ark?
Yeah, we are. Here, I've got 2 teleport scrolls that can take us right back to Riverville. Just meet me in the tavern once you're ready to go. I have some stuff to take care of, so there's no need to hurry. Farewell.
What in the fuck? Did Scotty just beam him up? I'm pretty sure Scotty just beamed him up. So the last episode was short. I'm gonna let this one go on a bit longer. I'm gonna save though. I have a teleport scroll back to Riverville. Bop. E. How do I use it? That's not it. But I probably did need to go here. Let's get Juggernaut. And let's get out of here. So assume we're pathless. Is it Z? No. How the fuck do I use... Oh, Call of the Step. Increases the heavy armor enchanted by 2, health by 10, and handicap by 4 points. But that doesn't tell me how to use the scroll. Maybe Z? No. T? No. It's not Y. Is it Q? No. Oh. Not a word. Not a word in the comments. I hear you typing that I'm an idiot. Oh. 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 The psionic spell, Psychosis, allows you to make enemies hit much weaker. Allows you to make hit enemies much weaker against all kinds of damage after 3 consecutive hits. I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be saying.
What do you need?
Hello there. I have just teleported here.
Walk blessed.
Anything interesting around here?
Apart from my wares, you mean? Well, jokes aside, no. At the moment, it's quiet around here. Thank Malthus it is. You don't hear a lot of good things from the streets these days. Vateers, brigands. This country has seen better times.
Hello there.
Hey, wait a minute, you... Never mind.
What is it?
Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? From Araziel. Your skin, it looks, different.
My mother does, yes. I grew up on Nirun, though.
Narum, you say? Huh. But still, your mother must have told you a lot about her homeland, didn't she? Is it true that Arazelian people are, well, divided? That they are the civilized who worship the Lightborn and the savages in the steppes? If that's right, which did your mother belong to? Oh, I see.
Mother was with the
exciting,
savages.
really.
You grew up in the steppes.
You know, once this chaos in the world is over, I want to go travel myself. Who knows? Maybe a captain will hire me as a deckhand. Anyway, thanks for your time. Walk blessed. Oh, you're an outlander, aren't you? Is it true that Arazelian people
Yeah,
are...
I can just give the,
Oh, you know, once this chaos in the world is over, I want to
Oh
go
my
travel
god, I
myself.
love that armor.
Yes?
Who knows? Maybe a captain will hire me as a deckhand. Anyway, thanks for your time. Walk blessed.
I love that armor. I love that the guards look actually proper medieval and not stupid. I don't know. I love this mod way too much. And honestly, developers, if you ever see this, if you make this a full-fledged game, I'm fucking paying for it. Or if you make a full-fledged game like this in general, I'm paying for it. I will legitimately play for a game like this, the Drunken Bee. I love that. I think it's like, is that supposed to be like a plan to be in Barb? Probably not. I'm probably just assuming shit. Oh my. Ma'am. Ma'am. That's not how you use the chair. Oh, so that's that pea sweet I've been hearing about.
Places. Sorry. I know. I can't sing.
What would you like to hear?
The aged man.
Sure.
Do you know the aged man of whom no one knows from whence he came? His house lies on the edge of a solitary cliff. Glow of death and pallid light.
That's very interesting to me. I love tavern music so much.
Now, if it isn't my new pal, how about a sip of wine?
First off, I'm gonna tab. Apparently not. Sure.
Here you go. So, are you ready for our little journey? It seems that Riverville's Myra's injured, so we'll have to go by foot.
What's a myrid?
Oh, right. You wouldn't know that since you're Naramese. Myrids are giant flying creatures. Quite nasty when wild.
What the
quite
fuck?
useful when tamed.
Are you telling me there's
Myrid towers all over Enderal. And for a small fee, the keepers in their Myrids can take you from point A to B in no time. But, as I said, Riverville's Myrid's injured, so we'll have to walk.
Are you telling me there's some like fucking Appa motherfuckers from like Last Airbender? Let's go. The sooner I get rid of this fever, the better.
Splendid. Let's wait until nightfall, though. That way it's less likely we'll run into an ambush in the pass. One more thing. Up to now, you've seemed more like the close combat type to me. In battle, I mean. Am I right?
I guess so, yes.
I knew it. I'm asking because I was in the market just now stocking up on provisions, and I got myself some new reading material. Here, I think you might find this useful.
Nice! What are these books?
The Arizalian in My Bed. Sensual Confessions of a Vagabond Lady. Volumes 1 and 2. You know, for the lonely nights. Jokes aside, these are learning books. From arcanists or master fencers, depending on what you read. You know how to fight, but if you want to get better, you have to enjoy reading these once in a while.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Then off we go, I'd say. And you go on ahead. Just take the route leading north out of Riverville. It'll lead us straight to the mountain pass.
Oh wow. Another character accompanies you now. As long as you follow the preset path, Jasper will follow you. If you lead the path, you do not need to go back to Jasper. Just look for him. Just look out for the notification. Jasper follows you again. Some moments he will be back by your side. If not, he will once you're alive in the foreign orders of Ark. Alright, I'm gonna read some of these books. So give me +1 memory point. I will take the block, the heavy armor, the one-handed and two-handed. I'm gonna save, because I can. Excuse me. Get your pea sweet smoking ass out of here. And yes, I'm sorry for screaming I smell pennies every 5 fucking minutes when I find coin purses, alright? So where are we going? Oh, okay, wait. We're going over this way. So if we take the road, we'll have to go through the mountain. It's better than just going through here. So that's a Myrad tower. I'm curious to see what these quote-unquote Myrads look like. Yeah. I'm just gonna end this video when we get the Ark. Shouldn't take too long. Well, how long is this video? You know what? I'll record a third part. Why not? So, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next part, which I am transitioning to right now.